It's the 202.
It's the 202. It's the 202.
It's the 202.
This is how we do when we party. It's the 202.
It's the 202.
Hello, everyone. Today on the 202, she's the first African American female impressionist in history. Funny lady and DC native Sylvia Traymore Morrison is in the house.
Plus, they gave us mega hits like Someone to Love You and No More. And now Baltimore's R&B duo Ruff Endz is back with new music. It's all right here on the 202. Welcome to the 202. I'm Furman Patterson here with my lovely co-host, Michelle Wright.
Thank you, Furman. And over on the turntables is the 202's guest DJ today, DJ Millie Mill. Now, she holds the honor of being the first black female impressionist and counts the legendary Redd Foxx as her very first manager.
Today, her spot-on impressions of stars like Wendy Williams, Diana Ross, Monique, and Whoopi Goldberg proves Morrison is a legendary talent herself.
Wow, listen to that. You know what's funny, Furman? One of the things I talk about on stage is my name.
Yes.
Because people my name is Sylvia.
Yes.
And they call me Cereal. They call me Cynthia. They call me Sybil. They give me all these names. So, Michelle, I know they probably work on your name a little bit, too, sometimes, with all the new Michelles and
Well, no, they just spell it incorrectly.
Oh,
you know,
yes.
Michelle Wright is so
It's an
common.
easy name.
Yeah,
It is an easy name.
Yeah,
Until they see her,
probably.
they think it's Michael, it's a guy, you know.
So
but
thank you, guys.
we're so happy to have you here.
I'm delighted.
All of you here.
Yes.
Furman has told me so much about you.
He did. What else he said?
Just wonderful things, but we have been connected, sort of,
Yes.
all over social media,
Absolutely.
but never got to actually touch each
Got
other.
it. I know.
Now you're here.
And look, you know what? Hey, let me tell y'all something right now. Michelle I know you think she's cute when you see her on TV. Now, she is absolutely drop dead gorgeous up here. So amazing how when you get on, right up on someone, you see them on TV and, she's pretty. No, she's like,
It's makeup
her
magic.
eyes are this big. I'm telling you, they are. So yes. So I'm happy to be here. I've watched you guys. I've heard so much about the show. When they told me that I was coming on, I was like, yes, I'm taking all my people with me. I'm taking them to the show. Yes, I am.
I love it. What made you want to be an impressionist?
I love that question because when I was so little I can hardly remember, I could hear things. I could hear the sound of a bumblebee coming. I could tell you that a bee was on its way. Wow. I could hear the flapping of butterfly wings. I would make sounds like crickets in my parents' house. They would think crickets were in the house. But I wanted to be a singer because I just love watching these ladies on TV. Now keep in mind, wasn't too many people that looked like me on TV when I was a little girl.
Okay.
Right. I'm celebrating 50 years this year as an entertainer.
Wait, 50 years doing what you do?
This is my 50th year.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I did my very first
Wow.
professional show in 1969 at the Washington, D.C.'s Constitution Hall.
Wow.
So Eddie Murphy,
Right.
you're not the first.
I read something that Redd Foxx was your first manager.
Redd Foxx was my first manager.
Legendary comedian.
Actually, I was a contestant because black women didn't have a platform back. I didn't have anywhere to go to perform. Miss Black America came into the picture in 1968.
Okay.
And I entered I saw her on Flip Wilson. And I said, I can do that. So I went to the pageant, the Miss Black America pageant, entered. And to make a long story short, I ended up being one of the girls. I was a runner-up. I went to Europe to entertain the American troops for the Vietnam War.
Yes.
Had never been off 16th and Cochran Street, 12 blocks from the White House. Here I am in Europe entertaining the American troops. And Redd Foxx heard about me while I was there. And he told a friend of his name was, I'll never forget the story, because it's in my book. I have an autobiography.
Yes.
Not this one, this is the new book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Redd Foxx told Charles Brown, who used to, and you're gonna love this, Michelle.
Okay.
He used to manage a group called A Taste of Honey.
A Taste of Honey.
yeah.
And they sang the Grammy-winning, so they won a Grammy for "We're Gonna Boogie Oogie Oogie Till You Just Can't Boogie No More." And Redd Foxx said he wanted to meet me. And when I got home in the States, the very next day he sent a plane ticket They flew me out to L.A. and he signed me right on the spot.
See,
Wow.
that's
Red
impressing something.
I didn't even know
That's
that, it
impressive.
was like Red Fox. I didn't realize he was Red Fox at the time.
Yeah.
Well, we already hear you're amazing. I want to see some of the people that you bring to life.
Yeah, we heard some first ladies and all of that stuff were in the house today.
You know, they don't even have to ask me. 'Cause I'm well,
Do you do any singers? Of course you do.
oh yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Like
you know
who?
what? Let me
Particular?
introduce. Let's let Whoopi Goldberg introduce our next singer, okay?
All right,
let her.
all right, sounds good to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, from The View, here's Whoopi Goldberg. Hey, you guys, listen to this. No, seriously, listen to this. We've got a legendary singer here on the 202. Okay, and she's right here, and while you guys are talking about the legendary Diana Ross, she's gonna come out here on stage and just do a little pinch. So here she is. Michelle and
Diana?
Furman, yeah, you guys talk about Diana. I'm gonna bring her out.
Oh,
just
Diana
okay,
is
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, she is the
Superstar.
diva that all divas, you know, pattern themselves after.
She
you
started
know?
it all.
We all want to be Queen Dianas, you know.
Well, she's in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, reach out and touch somebody's hand.
You know, when they first said that I was going to be a huge singer, I said to myself, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place if you can. Thank you, I love you, thank you so much, thank you.
Lovely.
Still a
lovely.
superstar.
Yes, awesome.
And you know who else, the other singer that I love, that I really love doing, let me do this, because you guys have the best team of makeup and hair people. They came, that daggone Esquire put some makeup on. I was sitting in the makeup room looking like this. I was like, hey, Sylvia, how you doing?
Who's
Makeup
another
artist,
lady?
you hear that,
Okay.
right?
Who's another singer?
How about Dionne Ward?
Oh,
Okay, give us the.
Thank you so very, very much. I'm absolutely delighted to be here on the 202, and I'm looking forward to speaking with Michelle and Furman later in the future, and right now, of course.
Thank you. Tell us about this book.
This is my latest book. It's entitled Jelly Beans from Heaven. I wrote my first book. This is the second one. The first one was Almost There, Almost. It was an autobiography, and it chronicles all the Muhammad Ali stuff, the Dick Gregory stuff, all this,
Okay.
the people that, you know, and anyway, I wasn't even planning on writing another book.
Wow.
But this one was dropped into my lap, and it's a story about heaven, and it's my interpretation of heaven. And here, all the reviews are coming in saying, how did you think of that? I think God just gave it to me. I'm telling you, that first book wore me out so bad. I said, I'm never going to write another book. I think that's why authors are revered so high.
Wow, we got
Wow.
that, and
I
we
guess
got
the
jelly
beans
beans.
are for me. They're for me, right?
Yes.
Sylvia,
yes. I even have a little guest bag for you guys.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate you stopping
guys.
by.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I had a ball with y'all.
All right, coming up. Back in the day, no wedding was complete without their R&B hit, Someone to Love You.
DMV Soul Brothers Ruff Endz is back, still spreading love, happiness, and some brand new music. Don't go away. The 202 will be back.
It's the 202. It's the 202.
It's the 202. It's the 202.
It's the 202.
Welcome back to the 202. They once released two of the ultimate hit songs for folks in love and soon to be married. The DMV's chart-topping music duo is back with their special brand of smooth R&B.
Straight out of Baltimore and here for you on the 202. The return of Dante Jordan and David Chance, a.k.a. Ruff Endz. Gents, welcome.
Y'all know I'm so
Thank
happy.
you.
This moment is just so special, so special.
Appreciate it.
You guys, we've been rocking together for many years. How far
Right.
we go back?
Since babies and pacifiers. Me and my
Almost
me and
that long.
Michelle.
Almost that long.
Yeah, we just appreciate the love and the support you always gave us, man. So, you know, definitely you getting into and keeping things going on your end. We say we got to link with Michelle first.
We all keeping things going.
Oh,
Now,
yes.
you guys have been traveling recently. You went to, I think they went to Australia.
No.
Tell us about that trip.
Oh man, Australia was amazing. Much love to Australia. Anybody in Australia that's watching.
Wait, was it your first time?
No, it actually was our second time.
Okay.
We went before, back in 2001, I believe. But to return and the love, I mean, you know, we didn't have anything, well, we performed new stuff, but we didn't have like a new single playing in radio. And just to have the love, like we had a new single out was amazing.
I want to know what Australians know about Ruff Endz.
I was amazed myself, like, I felt like you, like, what y'all know about Ruff Endz? They singing all the songs, all the shows sold out, so the after parties were sold out, so it was very humbling, very encouraging, like, trip, you know, for the return of Ruff Endz.
Now, there's so much to catch up on, but
I know.
I want to share with Furman, if you can be kind of quick with this. There's a story, you guys had a separation for a while. You got back together. You saw him walking down the street. Tell Furman what happened.
Exactly. You want to keep going down to
Actually, you know, being into health, all my health nuts out there, you know, I was actually doing a cool down. I was actually walking doing a cool down, and Dave was on the phone talking to someone, and he was playing, in the car talking to someone like, I think everybody is Charlie Brown. You know, they call me Charlie Brown. Yeah. I think everybody is Charlie Brown. Look, that looked like that could be Charlie Brown. And when he actually pointed, it was actually me. like I had, this is in another part of town. This ain't around the neighborhood. This is in the Jewish part of town, you know. And I'm talking to somebody in New York about him, like, yeah, you know, she's like, yeah, you need your brother back. You know, ain't nothing like the two of y'all killing it on stage. And while I'm talking to him, I see some bald head guy running across the field. I'm like, I start smiling, like, then the slow motion start. Brother. So, you know, I mean, hey, you can't write this stuff. Some stuff you can't write, man. It's real life.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I know you guys can't go anywhere without people talking about that song.
Oh, man.
I mean, people in love, people about to get married. Everybody was playing that song. Did you have any idea when you first laid that down that it would be so huge?
I don't think so. David speaking for the first time. Step in there, you know, give it a little switch up here. But no, No More shopping sprees. I'll speak on No More as well first. We did a song with Eddie F. and Darren Lighty. Chris and Bilal was the writers on there as well. And it was actually the last song on the album that we did. The album was actually really done. Wow. And I guess Eddie F. talked to David McPherson, and they had a conversation, and David was like, man, look, I'm gonna just make this happen, you know what I mean? You know, that's, you know, that side thing, like, you know, hey, let me talk to you. We're gonna make this budget happen. We're gonna pull some money out of somewhere and make this do what it do. And we went over Eddie F's home, you know, in Jersey, real nice place, man. We went over there, got comfortable, and knocked out like a couple records. Right. And one of them was No More shopping sprees. And that demo, we was actually supposed to go back and finish the song, but that demo was the song that
the song you heard today.
It went #1, so.
The demo. And the DJ Eddie F, by the way, of course, the famous DJ, Heavy D and the Boys.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Incredible. Now talk about the song Someone to Love, just amazing. I always stop, close my eyes, and start grooving to that one.
Oh, man.
Just like everybody else in the world.
She's been singing it all week.
Appreciate the love.
That's definitely one of my
Someone to Love. Tell us about that song, no?
Corey Rooney is an amazing writer. He did a lot of songs. Songs was like A. Marie, Mariah Carey, so on and so forth. He basically was like the right-hand man to Tommy Mottola, and we were one of the groups that he really, you know, he had a love for, as far as our, you know, our soul and our vibrato and all of that good stuff. So he had some songs he wanted to put on us, and one of the songs was Someone to Love You. And I remember hearing him play the song, playing the piano, doing his glasses like this, just killing it. I'm just looking at him like, wow, man, that's amazing.
What's funny about that story, you have great musicians that aren't the best singers, but they still have a great ear. So he demoed the song himself. when we first heard the first demo. So we were listening at the vocalist like this is all right, but you know, this is the song that you want us to do. Like, this is all you got, kind of thing. But because it was kind of, you know, how he delivered the song, we were kind of like, oh, he's not the best vocalist. But when we really heard the song again, I know when I listened to it again, I'm like, this is a great record. And when we put our voices on it, they were like, Corey was like, this is what I was singing.
We got back to the Sony building. It was everybody on the 21st floor. This it right here. We gonna blow this up.
Like a party on the 20th.
Classic.
But you guys have some new music. That's why you're here today. So Michelle and I are going to get out of the way so you can do some of that stuff.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
All right. I forgot to mention just how smooth these guys can sing a love song. Tell them, Michelle.
Well, get ready because Ruff Endz is about to turn it up right here on the 202 soundstage. We'll be right back.
It's the 202. It's the 202.
It's the 202. It's the 202.
It's the 202.
And welcome back to the 202. Their early chart-topping hits like Someone to Love earned Ruff Endz bragging rights for the greatest love songs.
And now, the Soul Brothers duo, Dante Jordan and David Chance, aka Ruff Endz, are back in their R&B groove once again.
Soul Brothers return. Yeah, I want y'all to feel this wherever you are right now listening to this music. I want you to just feel this, close your eyes and listen. If you're driving in your car, just feel this in your heart. Yeah. Come on. Talk to him, Dante.
Baby. No. Hey. No. Baby. Listen.
Yeah.
I'm picturing that I can read your mind.
Talk to him.
Tell you everything you're going through. See, maybe I'll probably find 1,000 reasons why you're alone and acting so cold. So cold. So tell me how long you've been this way.
How long, baby?
So maybe I can open up your heart. Waited all my life for someone just like you, and I know that you waited too.
Sing with me, y'all.
For someone to love you, baby.
Someone who cares.
For someone to love you.
Someone who will always be there.
Yeah.
All you need to say is that want me to be with you. Girl, I know you waited so long.
Someone to love you, baby.
Yeah. Listen, girl. Let me talk to him, Dante. Baby, I wish I could be there for every time you ever shed a tear, girl. Baby, I hate to see a pretty girl like you going through the things that you do.
Come on.
Listen. Tell me how long to far too long.
Hey.
Come on. Without a good man to make you smile, man. How can I appeal to you and make you understand that I'm here when you're ready for someone to love you?
All you need is someone who cares.
Someone to love you.
Someone who will always be there.
Ooh.
Girl, you know you've waited for so long for someone to love you. Hey, let's go to church. Come on. You waited so long.
All you need is someone.
Hey. All you need is a man,
All you need is someone, yeah.
Is a man to believe in your dreams.
Baby,
All you need is
someone.
baby, baby. How was your
All you
name,
need
baby?
is someone, yeah.
I'll never leave your side. No, 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 no,
All
no,
you
no,
need is
no, no,
someone,
no, no, no,
yeah.
no. I'll never leave you.
Someone who
I'll never leave you.
will
Never leave you.
always
Never
be
leave you.
there.
Never leave you. Never leave your side. No, no, baby. Say is that. Hey, all you need, all you need, all you need, all you need, someone. Yeah. Hey. Wanna break it down, wanna break it down. Can we break it down for y'all one time? One time for your mind,
Hey.
one time for your mind.
Can we take a trip to the islands one time?
Hey, listen. All you need is someone to love you. Sing that with me, come on. All you need is someone to love. Everybody sing with me. All you need is someone to love you. Yeah. All you need is someone to love you. Come on, listen, come on. I bet you that I can read your mind. Big talk, listen. And everything you going through, girl. Yeah. I bet you I probably find 1,000 reasons why you're alone. You're alone. And acting so cold. So cold. Listen to you. All you need
is someone to love you.
Wave your hand in the air like all you need is someone
to love you.
All you need
is someone to love you.
All you need is someone. Baby. We're gonna bring it down one more time. Bet you that I can read your mind, girl. Yeah. And everything you are going through. Listen, baby, I hate to see a pretty girl like you going through the things that you do. Let me love you, baby. All you need, baby, is someone to love you. All you need is someone. All you need is someone. Is a man to love you, girl. Man to trust you, girl.
All you need is someone to love you.
Love you, honey, not the air. All you need is
Someone to love.
sing it on to the bridges. We love you, we love you, we love you. We need you, we need you, we need you. Ruff Endz, official Ruff Endz on everything. Instagram, Facebook, official Ruff Endz. Oh, the real Ruff Endz on Twitter.
Thank you. You guys were fantastic. What a great show today. Thanks to Sylvia Traymore Morrison and Ruff Endz, and of course my co-host Michelle Wright.
And thanks to you, and thanks to DJ Millie Mill and all of you for watching us. Furman and I will see you again next time on the 202. And don't forget, check out episodes of the 202 on DC Radio 96.3 HD4 and DCRadio.gov.
All right, fellas, take us out.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Woo. Hey, my fans, new album in stores now, available everywhere. Come on. I want y'all to feel this way wherever you at in your cars. Check it out. Listen. Relax, sit back and chill.
Give me a second and let me tell you how I feel. All around town, you been stepping out, running your mouth about what make you think I would find out. Was an idea for you, truly cared for you. Maybe my love was just too much. You could have had it good and now the love is gone. And now it's back to your hood with the 54.
Come on.
Does he lace you with the front to back? Does he make you wanna scream his name? Does he hit it from the front to back? Does he let it break it down like? Should've told me that love was gone. Never thought that you'd do me wrong. Girl, I thought that you showed me wrong.
This is how we do when we party in the 202. Hey.
Home of that good live music. Live on set, live audience approves it. The best hosts, it don't get no tighter. Furman and Michelle can't get no brighter. Taxation, no representation. But the 202 repping for the capital nation. So from 703 to the 301. Yeah, we all come to have some fun. It's the 202.
It's the 202. This the 202.
It's the 202.
This is how we do when we party in the 202.
It's the 202.
Yeah. This the 202. This the 202.
It's the 202.
Yeah. This the 202. This the 202.